Nestled in the heart of China's vast Sichuan basin, Chengdu is a city where the senses come alive. Here, the air is thick with the aroma of chili and Sichuan peppercorn, and the streets pulse with the vibrant energy of tea houses, bustling markets, and the quiet dignity of bamboo forests. Renowned as the capital of Sichuan province, Chengdu is celebrated not only for its legendary cuisine, but also for its cherished role as the world's foremost sanctuary for the giant panda. In this city, culinary artistry and wildlife conservation are woven into the fabric of daily life, creating a unique cultural tapestry that beckons travelers from across the globe. To understand Chengdu is to embark on a journey through flavor. Sichuan cuisine, one of China's 8 great culinary traditions, is both a science and an art. It is a cuisine defined by its complexity, balance, and above all, its boldness. The famed mala sensation, a numbing spiciness achieved by the marriage of fiery chilies and tingly Sichuan peppercorns, forms the backbone of many local dishes. Yet to reduce Sichuan food to mere heat would be to overlook its remarkable diversity. The region's cooks are masters of layering flavors. Sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami intermingle in delicate harmony, each dish telling a story of geography, history, and ingenuity. A stroll through Chengdu's Jinli Ancient Street or the wide and narrow alleys is a sensory adventure. Food stalls sizzle with the promise of delicacies such as mapo tofu, a silken tofu dish enveloped in a crimson sauce of minced pork, fermented beans, and a generous dose of chili oil. There is the iconic huo guo, or hot pot, where diners gather around bubbling cauldrons of spicy broth, dipping slices of beef, tripe, mushrooms, and lotus root. The communal nature of hot pot reflects the warmth and conviviality of Chengdu's people. Meals here are a celebration, a time to linger and connect. Beyond the heat, Sichuan cuisine delights in subtlety. Dandan noodles, tossed in a savory sauce of ground pork, preserved vegetables, and sesame paste, offer a satisfying interplay of textures and tastes. Ku shuiji, literally mouth-watering chicken, arrives drenched in a piquant sauce of chili oil, garlic, and peanuts, the cold poached meat providing a soothing counterpoint to the fiery dressing. Even the humble snack takes on new meaning in Chengdu. Skewers of rabbit head, tea-smoked duck, and glistening bowls of liangfen, a cool mung bean jelly, are sold from unassuming carts, their flavors as complex as any banquet dish. The culinary legacy of Chengdu is deeply rooted in its geography. The fertile plains of the Sichuan Basin, nourished by the Min and Tuo rivers, have long provided an abundance of rice, vegetables, and spices. The region's humid subtropical climate encourages the cultivation of the distinctive Sichuan peppercorn, whose citrusy zing is essential to the local palate. Over centuries, waves of migration, trade, and imperial patronage have shaped the city's food culture, introducing new ingredients and techniques while preserving time-honored traditions. Today, Chengdu's kitchens are laboratories of innovation, where chefs pay homage to the past even as they push the boundaries of flavor. Yet food is only one facet of Chengdu's allure. The city is equally famed as the guardian of one of the world's most beloved and endangered animals, the giant panda. To visit Chengdu is to enter the heartland of panda country, a place where these gentle creatures are not merely symbols, but cherished neighbors. The Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding, located just outside the city center, stands as a testament to the city's commitment to conservation. Here, visitors can observe pandas of all ages, playful cubs tumbling in the grass, dignified adults munching on bamboo, and devoted mothers caring for their young. The story of the giant panda is one of resilience and hope. Once teetering on the brink of extinction due to habitat loss and low birth rates, the species has made a remarkable recovery thanks in large part to the efforts centered in Chengdu. The research base is more than a tourist attraction. It is a hub of scientific inquiry, dedicated to breeding, reintroduction, and public education. Researchers here work tirelessly to unravel the mysteries of panda biology, developing techniques to increase survival rates and ensure genetic diversity. The success of these programs has inspired similar initiatives worldwide, making Chengdu a global leader in wildlife conservation. Walking through the bamboo groves of the research base, it is easy to see why the giant panda inspires such affection. With their expressive faces and endearing clumsiness, pandas seem almost otherworldly, living reminders of nature's whimsy and fragility. For locals, the panda is a source of pride and identity, its image adorning everything from street murals to city souvenirs. Festivals and cultural events celebrate the panda's significance, weaving conservation into the rhythm of daily life. The relationship between Chengdu's people and their pandas is deeply reciprocal. While the city provides sanctuary and stewardship, the presence of these animals draws visitors from around the world, fueling a thriving tourism industry that supports local livelihoods. Hotels, restaurants, and tour operators have embraced the panda as an emblem of hospitality, offering themed experiences that blend education with entertainment. From panda-shaped pastries in tea houses to guided treks in the surrounding mountains, the spirit of conservation infuses every aspect of the city's cultural landscape. Chengdu's devotion to its culinary and ecological heritage is perhaps best experienced in its tea houses, where the two traditions converge. Tea house culture is an integral part of life here, offering a space for relaxation, conversation, and reflection. In the shade of ancient trees or the glow of red lanterns, locals sip fragrant jasmine or green tea, nibbling on small plates of pickled vegetables, dumplings, and sweets. The leisurely pace of tea house life stands in contrast to the frenetic energy of modern cities, embodying the Chengdu philosophy of man lai, take it slow. It is in these moments of repose that the essence of Chengdu reveals itself. The city is at once dynamic and unhurried, cosmopolitan yet deeply rooted in tradition. Its residents are known for their easygoing demeanor, a trait that finds expression in everything from the way meals are shared to the reverence shown for nature. This attitude has helped Chengdu weather the challenges of rapid urbanization, preserving a sense of community and continuity even as skyscrapers rise alongside ancient temples. The spiritual heart of Chengdu beats in its historic sites, many of which are intimately connected to the city's twin passions for food and nature. Wuhu Shrine, dedicated to the legendary strategist Zhuge Liang, is surrounded by gardens where peonies bloom in spring, their petals echoing the delicacy of Sichuan cuisine. The nearby Dufu thatched cottage, once home to the revered Tang Dynasty poet, offers a glimpse into the contemplative side of Chengdu's character. Here, bamboo groves sway in the breeze, and the verses of Du Fu, many inspired by the flavors and landscapes of Sichuan, are carved into stone. Chengdu's embrace of both tradition and innovation is evident in its contemporary food scene. While classic dishes remain beloved, a new generation of chefs is redefining Sichuan cuisine for the modern palate. Upscale restaurants experiment with presentation and fusion, incorporating global influences while staying true to the principles of balance and boldness. At the same time, street food vendors continue to ply their trade, serving up time-tested favorites to lines of eager customers. This coexistence of old and new is a hallmark of Chengdu's identity, a city that honors its roots while looking confidently to the future. The city's markets are a microcosm of this dynamic spirit. At the bustling Chunxi Road or the labyrinthine Qingyang Market, shoppers haggle over piles of fresh produce, spices, and handmade noodles. The air is alive with the clamor of vendors and the laughter of children, the scent of roasted meats mingling with the fragrance of seasonal fruits. These markets are not only places of commerce but also hubs of social life, where recipes are exchanged, gossip is shared, and the rhythms of daily existence unfold. Chengdu's role as a culinary capital extends beyond its borders. The city has been designated as a UNESCO City of Gastronomy, a recognition of its influence on global food culture. Sichuan restaurants can be found in cities from New York to Melbourne, their menus offering a taste of Chengdu's fiery spirit. Yet, there is something ineffable about experiencing Sichuan cuisine in its birthplace, the way the flavors resonate with the landscape, the way each meal is imbued with history and meaning. For visitors, a journey to Chengdu is an invitation to participate in this living tradition. Cooking classes, food tours, and market visits provide opportunities to learn the secrets of Sichuan cookery, from the precise technique of stir-frying to the careful blending of spices. Local chefs are generous with their knowledge, eager to share the stories behind each dish. In these exchanges, food becomes a bridge between cultures, a universal language of pleasure and connection. At the same time, Chengdu's commitment to panda conservation offers a model of responsible tourism. Guided tours of the research base emphasize education and respect, encouraging visitors to appreciate pandas in their natural context. Volunteer programs allow travelers to contribute directly to conservation efforts, fostering a sense of stewardship and shared responsibility. Through these initiatives, Chengdu demonstrates that tourism can be a force for good, a means of supporting both local communities and the natural world. The city's appeal lies not only in its tangible attractions, but also in its atmosphere, a feeling of warmth, generosity, and curiosity. Whether savoring a bowl of spicy noodles in a crowded alleyway or watching a panda cub take its first steps, Visitors to Chengdu are welcomed into a community that values both pleasure and purpose. It is a place where the joys of the table and the wonders of nature are celebrated with equal fervor, where every encounter is an opportunity to learn, taste, and marvel. Chengdu's story is ultimately one of harmony between people and place, tradition and innovation, humanity and the wild. Its cuisine and panda culture are not isolated phenomena, but expressions of a deeper worldview, one that prizes balance, resilience, and the capacity for joy. In a world that often feels fragmented and hurried, Chengdu offers a reminder of what is possible when we slow down, savor the moment, and care for the things that matter most. As dusk falls over the city, lanterns flicker to life, and the streets fill with the sounds of laughter and music. In the tea houses, friends linger over another pot of tea, while in the bamboo forests, pandas settle in for the night. The day's flavors linger on the tongue, mingling with memories of beauty and kindness. For those who have tasted Chengdu, its food, its culture, its spirit, the city remains not just a destination, but a way of seeing the world, vibrant, generous, and endlessly alive.